right, good day, scholars. This is your application for the shoemaking application. We're gonna go ahead and make this, or I'm gonna show you how to make the user interface at the very least. We'll do the programming for it later. So here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this screen. This is gonna be easy. This one, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to make, but you guys can still do it. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't know what this is gonna be. I think I put that in there. We're just gonna have this going on, basically. Okay. So the user can choose the different shoe styles. They click on it, they hit continue, they change the sole style if they want, and then this is where they'll actually design it. So this will be a canvas that you could draw in. This is going to be allow you to change the style on this screen, changing the color of the shoe, and you can put text on the shoe as well. And we'll figure out the code for it later. We're just going to get the bones of it through this video, right? The skeleton of the application. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to MIT App Inventor, and I'm going to go to Projects. I'm going to start a new project. Okay, and I'm going to call it Shoemaker 2021, just so I know, because obviously I got a lot of apps here. Okay, we're going to change the size to tablet, and we're going to make this first, right? So I don't have your logo. I'm going to use a fake logo, but we're just going to grab an image, drag it on over, and then we're going to upload the logo to that image. You'll have to either get that logo from where you saved it from before, or you'll put a placeholder in there and edit later, or you'll have to send it to your group mates, whoever has it. But I'm going to use this, right? This is just for, a placeholder. Our logo on the wrong side. So we're going to go to screen 1, and we're going to align horizontal center. And from here, we can add our buttons, right? So we only need 2 buttons. We need 1 button. Easy enough, right? Let's grab a button. Boom. Oopsie. Button. Boom. There it is. Okay. So, I'm gonna have it say get started. You guys can have it say whatever you want. I'm gonna make it bold. I'm gonna make it large. You guys can change the shape of it if you want. You can change the color of it if you want. Doesn't matter to me. But I do want that button to be a little bit lower. Okay, and I'm gonna use a layout for that. I'm just gonna put it in between the two. Boom, that'll push it down, and that will be invisible because it's a layout. You can also change the background color as well if you want from screen 1. Just as an example, I'll make it black. You guys get the idea. That's that first screen. When they click on this, we're going to have them take to the shoe selection screen. So I'm going to add a screen. I'm just going to call it the select screen. Hit OK, and it will bring up a blank screen for you. Now, this is what we're going to try and copy here. All right, so we have our screen 1. It's still there. Don't freak out. But we're going to make our screen 2 here. So first off, I'm going to go to the screen up here, and I'm going to align everything to the center again. That way, when I grab a label and drag it over, it will be in the center. And we're going to have the label say, select a style. Boom. Make it bold, make it large, make it as big as you want. Doesn't matter to me. And we need 6 buttons, okay? So we're going to have buttons in here, and we're going to put pictures of the different types of shoes in those buttons. So they're not going to look like buttons. They're going to look like pictures that they can click on. I haven't downloaded a bunch of shoe pictures. You guys will have to do that. I'm going to use the exact same logo picture just as an example. So here we go. So the first thing I want to do is I want to add an arrangement. And if this arrangement doesn't matter what it is, because I'm just going to make the height 5%. And I'm going to use it as a spacer for our buttons that are be here. So my plan is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons, and then to have that drop down for the sole right down here, and then we'll have the continue button at the bottom. To do that, I'm going to grab a horizontal arrangement. And how many do we need? We have 6 buttons, so we need 3 of these bad boys. Boom, 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna make all of their properties right now. So I'm gonna align horizontal center on all of them. Okay. I'm going to make the width. Oh, let's go with, for the height, let's do 15 for all of them. So I'm going through all of them, clicking them here on the component screen and hitting 15% for each. And then let's make the width for each of them about 90%. And no, 80%. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll do 80% for those. Okay. So there's those. We aligned horizontal center. We're good there. I believe we are good for these. Okay. What we're going to do is we are going to go to the user interface. I'm going to grab a button. And we're going to put 2 buttons in here. 2 buttons each. Boom, 1, 2, 1, 2. 6 buttons total, 2 in each of these. And then we're just going to make the buttons look good. So the height, I'm going to go for, let's do 15 by 25 and see what that looks like. That looks like a square to me. Boom, fantastic. So I'm going to get rid of the text for it as well. I'm going to make it, the shape doesn't matter all that much, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an image of a shoe. Now I'm going to do the logo example image instead, because that's all I have uploaded right now. But you would find 6 different images of shoes that are square shaped and put them in here. But make sure for each of these you do 15 by 20% height, basically. 15 by 25, my bad. So I'm going to go through and do that all just to see what it looks like. But you guys need to upload your own pictures. Okay? That way the users can see what they look like, and then they can choose which ones they want. And you can get rid of the text for each one as well, because you're putting a picture in there. Okay? So do what I did for this one, right? So like you get rid of the text, find a picture on Google Images, maybe screenshot it in a square shape, go to Images, upload it, upload it to here, and then click on it and upload it to the thing, right? So I'm going to put this in all of these, just see what it looks like. Even though obviously you guys will have real pictures in there. Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing. She's kind of needy right now. I'm going to get rid of the text for all of them. But there's our 6 buttons, gentlemen. Pretty easy. If you want the buttons to be further away from each other, all you got to do is go to Layout, grab a layout, plop it in between them. And then you can make the width of that whatever you want. That way you can make the buttons far apart, close to each other, right? And just do it for each of them. If you want to do that. You don't have to. I'm going to leave them like they are. The next thing we need is a drop down for the type of sole that they can choose. And then we need a continue button. So I'm going to put another arrangement down here just as a spacer. We're not putting anything in it. I'm going to grab a spinner here. I'm going to make the width of it 50%. And we're going to put a prompt in there that says, choose sole. And S-O-L-E is how you spell that for like the sole of a foot or of a shoe. And then for the elements here, we need to figure out the types of soles we want them to be able to choose from, right? So types of shoe soles. There's 19 of them. We're not putting 19 in there. Right, we can do, and you can do designs if you want. It doesn't have to be types. Shoe sole designs. I mean, there's a bunch. Put what you want, right? So you could have it be a waffle design. You can have it be textured. Let's just go back and just put them in here. So let's say we could do textured, comma, space, a waffle, right? So a waffle kind of sole, right? I know that sounds weird if you haven't heard of it before. You could have it be a keyboard style, you know what I mean? Comma, space, figure it out. But that's where you'll put those in. So the way I have it right now, right, when they click on that drop down, it's going to give them 3 choices: textured, waffle, or a keyboard style. Right, and so like just so you can see, right, waffle sole, right, that's what that is. You can get a textured sole, could be like a hiking boot or something like that, right? And then you could do the keyboard sole is that weird looking one that looks like a keyboard. It's kind of cool looking. Those, come up with what you want. Doesn't matter to me. And then we just need a button. I'm going to put another layout here. Boom. Height 5%. And then we'll just put the button below that for them to start designing. So I'm going to put start designing on there. Again, make it look nice. A big font. Make the shape nice. Change the colors around. Doesn't matter to me. You guys get the idea. So make this look how you want, but these are the basics here. The next thing we need is the actual designing screen. So, and we're going to let them design. Oh, okay. We're going to let them design. We'll just put design at the top. We can figure that out later. So I'm going to add a new screen, and I'm going to call it the design screen. Hit OK. And it'll give you another blank screen. And we're going to put a label at the top that says, design your shoe. Design your shoe. Boom. Again, font, bold, 45. Change it what you want. Let's change the design screen, align horizontal center. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put another layout here as a spacer. And we're going to make it small, a small spacer, like 2%. And then we're going to go to drawing and animation. We're going to grab a canvas, plop it in there. And the canvas is where they're going to design their shoe. So I want the height to be pretty big. Let's try 50, see what that looks like. Oh, we can go even bigger. 60? Let's keep it at 60. We'll make it larger later. Width, I want it to be about 90. So this is where they'll design their shoe. We'll put something in there later. Let's leave it blank for now. And then we just need styles, colors, and then text they can add. So for styles and color, just do a spinner. Boom. Styles and color will be spinners. And we'll make the width, pretty good. 50. And then for the prompts, right? Select style. And I know you can't see it. Okay. And then for the prompt for this one will be select color, right? Yes. But we need elements for those, right? So this is the select style, right? I'm going to rename that spinner, actually. I'm going to put this the style spinner. I'm going to rename this one the color spinner. And I'm going to click on style spinner, and then we can let them choose different styles of shoes. I'm just going to put shoe 1, comma space, shoe 2, comma space, shoe 3, comma space, shoe 4. You guys get the idea. We'll change that later if we need to, but that way they can change the shoe without having to go back to the last screen. And then the colors, right? Click on the color spinner, open the elements, and then just do the colors you want them to be able to change it to. So red, orange, yellow, green, purple. You guys get the idea. But that's that. And then all we need is a button for them to... Oh, we need text. We need text. We need a text box. Hint. Custom text. Type your custom text. And again, you can't see it because it's a hint. They'll be able to see it, though, in the application. Let's make the width about 50%. So it all lines up. And then we can do a button that says, confirm. Oh, let's put continue to checkout. Okay, bold it, make it like nice, you get the idea. That's basically it. That looks pretty good, gentlemen. So you got your 3 screens. You got the starting screen. You got the screen where they can choose the type of style and the sole. And then you have the designing screen where they'll be able to design on their shoe and add items, all that fun stuff. We'll do the coding for this later. Make this look however you want. Add colors, change it around. Doesn't matter to me. It's your guys' application. If you need help, let me know. Reach out, and I'll try and help you out, okay? But just try and get the skeleton of your application finished, and we will do the coding later.